Powerful storms ripped through parts of Maryland, bringing down trees and causing thousands of power outages. A large tree crashed into this home in Gaithersburg, causing severe damage there. Montgomery County fire officials say no one was inside at the time. In Baltimore County, a tree snapped and landed on this car in a parking lot in Pikesville. No word on any injuries there. And in the city, this massive tree came down in Druid Hill Park. WJZ is a team of reporters covering the severe weather. Let's begin with Avajoy Burnett live in hard-hit Towson with the damage done there and the other areas. Avajoy.
Well, Vic, the storm was so widespread across the state. Each time we came up on another down tree here in Towson, we had to give it a number. Trees came down in homes, cars, and even this playground right here behind me. The rush to clean up what Mother Nature left behind lingered into the night. Before crews arrived,
watching the action,
that tree fanned out across Kenilworth Avenue. It drew an audience with time to kill.
It's amazing. The good thing is it didn't hit anybody.
In Towson on Chestnut Ave, the power of the fast-moving storm brought down massive trees and power lines. At one point, BGE said 23,000 customers were in the dark.
You hit Bosley and Joppa, and the trees everywhere, Allegheny. Our backyard, we have branches that big that are down.
Traffic on southbound Charles was a no-go. And some people came home to find branches that enveloped their home. This house condemned for now. The family just bought it 11 months ago. Property damage was widespread. Cars crushed from Sykesville to Pikesville off Old Court Road. Back in Towson, this woman just paid thousands to remove a dead tree, only to have a healthy one fall in a garage with her BMW inside.
That's why I'm probably smiling, because nobody was out. It was safe. It could have went the other way.
And Vic, plenty of people here in Towson are still in the dark. The only lights here in Kenilworth Drive are the ones from her camera and the ones lighting the playground right here behind me. A council member here in Baltimore County, David Marks, says he has reached out to the local YMCA to ask them if they will allow people to go into their facility tomorrow to get warm showers. Live tonight in Towson, Avajoy Burnett for WJZ.
Avajoy, thank you. Of course, BGE crews have been out working to restore power since the storm hit. BGE spokesman Justin McKay joins us now on the phone with efforts to update and get people back online. Justin, how bad is the situation right now?
Well, Vic, thanks for having me. We're making some good progress out there. We restored about 17,000 customers of the over 28,000 outages. The majority of those were in Baltimore County. Our storm center is mobilized, and we have resources out working in concentrated areas of damage, and your reporters mentioned some of those areas, Pikesville and Towson. But the challenges that we're dealing with, really, it's the down trees, the down wires, and just getting those trees and limbs out of the way, the debris, and just from a safety standpoint, being able to access certain neighborhoods, especially during the evening hours. So our priorities remain, public safety, critical care facilities, 911 centers, and getting the most customers we can back up. But again, we're making good progress, about 17,000 restored.
Justin, real quickly here, because this came up very, very rapidly. Did it catch you guys by surprise, just as it did many of the people who were victims of the storm?
Well, in terms of surprise, I think the weather forecast, we were monitoring this, and basically it overachieved, essentially. I mean, this was a rapid thunderstorm that came through relatively quickly, so I think that's really surprised, weather providers, if you will. But we mobilized very quickly once we saw the amount of damage that was caused, the amount of system damage in some of these concentrated areas, and we hope to have the vast majority of customers up tomorrow, and we're just asking folks to call us at 877-778-2222 or visit our free mobile app at the Apple Store or Google Play for updated information or to report their outage.
Okay, Justin McKay, thank you very much for joining us. Meg McNamara takes a closer look at the severe weather that moved through Maryland. Meg, he described it as an overachiever.
Yes, that would certainly be the case, and it was the heat and the humidity that really helped this storm gain momentum and cause such extensive damage. So we start to see this line of storms. This is the one we were keeping our eye on. Now, the first report of thunderstorm wind damage was at about 3:20 in the afternoon near the Sykesville area, and then the last one was near Towson at 4 p.m. or excuse me, the first one was at 4:20, the last one at 5 o'clock. So as we move the radar, and you can see the storm starting to move in here to the Eldersburg-Sykesville area, then we watch as this line tracked southeast. And these are such dangerous storms, these types of summertime storms, because they pop up quickly and they move through and they gain so much strength from that intense heat, that intense humidity. So damaging winds were certainly the main culprit with this system. Now, some news for tomorrow. Temperatures slightly cooler, but another round of storms is possible. Of course, we'll time that out for you coming up in the full forecast. Vic.